Happy to be joined by Rashad Evans. Big smile on your face. However, the weight cut, everybody was concerned about the weight cut, but we saw you stepping on the scales. Looked phenomenal. Can you describe to people that have never gone through that process why it's been very, very difficult, especially for this time?
You know, it was difficult because, of course, I was 205 pounder, but, I had to do it in increments and just take big pieces off at a time and then just get used to just not having anything in my system and still being able to function and move and do things. So sometimes during camp, I would just fast for like one day and fast and then go and train and push myself like I would if I was having to make weight. And, it paid off because, today I was feeling like I was at my breaking point, but I pushed through.
I think when the fans watch you, they expect speed, they expect beautiful technique with your striking, they expect wrestling, they expect it all. They expect aggressive a game from Rashad Evans. What do you expect from yourself when you step inside of the cage?
I expect all those things too, but, at the same time, having too much expectations sometimes put a lot of pressure on yourself. Not that I can't handle the pressure, but at the same time, when you don't, I guess, go to your game plan, you can kind of systematically fall apart. So, I've learned to just expect less of myself and just let it flow, because once I let it flow, everything comes together.
Game plans. Is there a specific strategy? Because we've talked to many fighters before. It's, we know how to fight. We'll go out, do our thing. Sure, if there's something we can exploit, we'll do that. But just get in the zone and be creative.
Yeah, that's exactly for me too. I like to get in the zone and be creative because, sometimes what happens is when you make a game plan, a guy does something completely different and it can throw you for a loop. If the guy comes out aggressive and you're not used to him coming out aggressive, or he comes out a certain way in which you don't expect him to, just having to mentally process that after you've been training it for weeks on end, it's hard, so it's like the unlearning process of something you've done over and over again, drilled to the point where it's just become a response. And sometimes for some people, that synapse is just like that. Sometimes it lasts a round or two. So I just try not to make a game plan. I like to know what my guy does. I like to know where his strengths and weaknesses are. I like to know what my strengths and weaknesses are, and I go from there.
Fight fans certainly anticipating the 185-pound mixed martial arts debut of the former light heavyweight champion Rashad Evans, who takes on Daniel Kelly on Saturday night.